Okay. All right, our question this week is, how do you feel about the nickname for the student neighborhood?
I know it's definitely controversial among different groups of people. I haven't given too much thought about it, but I wouldn't be opposed to a name change.
Our question this week is, how do you feel about the nickname for the student neighborhood?
You're talking about the ghetto?
Yeah.
I feel fine about it. I know it's a big tradition. I have a lot of cousins that went here that are in their later 20s now, and we still refer to it as the same name. And it's changed a lot. You know, there's a lot of improvements, so I know a lot of alumni that come back here and are really impressed with the growth of the neighborhood. So I don't think it's too much of a name that would change it. I think it's comfortable for the students.
How do you feel about the nickname for the student neighborhood?
I like that area.
I've never liked it. I always thought it was kind of condescending, especially when I first got here. Because I mean, you can go down to, you turn on the Edmonds and Moses, and you know, don't compare those houses to what we have in the neighborhood. I just think it's very insensitive and really uninformed too. Because the neighborhood was also called ghetto because of the fact that in World War II it was an actual like ghetto, not like concentration camp, but they separated different ethnicities out because they were different, and it wasn't a good thing.
Right.
And so if we're trying to operate under the guise of community and have people, you know, operate under that same community, it doesn't really make sense to have that same name. So I'm not in favor of it at all.
How do you feel about the nickname for the student neighborhood?
The ghetto?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it kind of goes well with, I mean, we're in Dayton, we're in the inner city. I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. It's not really harmful.
I think it should be called the student neighborhood. I mean, it obviously has its nickname. I understand that that's the culture of the university. I don't think that the students necessarily say it understanding the meaning of what they are saying, but it is what it is. I think that's part of the university's culture, like I said. I think it'll be really hard to change a culture like that, but I think it can start with maybe the education, and I think UD is doing some of that now. Maybe they could be a bit more progressive, but it is what it is. I think it can be changed with education, but again, it is part of the culture of UD, so understanding that there's a bigger impact, I don't know if students necessarily get that, but I think that's my say on that.